Hello, Mr. James, your audio is not connected. Okay, you're out entirely now. All right, let's get started. Okay, I welcome you to this webinar where we'll be discussing the art of focus, how to ruthlessly lock onto your vision and never let go. I'm excited to have you here. Let's jump right in. Look at this guy. This is a typical professional who has like 5,000 things on his to-do list, so distracted, there's somebody tapping him at the back and all of that. And he has a vision. At least he has something he wants to do. He has crafted a vision, but somehow he's not able to, follow through and lock onto it. Let's guide this guy. Let's move on. So this guy, just like you, most likely, you're overwhelmed by the sheer volume of daily responsibilities and a lack of disciplined approach to managing distractions, leading to frequent interruptions and fragmented focus. You struggle with executing plans effectively due to an inability to prioritize tasks, resulting in missed deadlines and unmet goals. Your strategic vision is constantly disrupted by urgent but less important tasks, making it difficult to focus on long-term objectives amidst the chaos of immediate demand. Even with a clear vision, you've worked on yourself, you have an idea of what you want, you have, at least according to you, you have a clear vision, but you still struggle to maintain commitment due to frequent temptations, distractions, shifting priorities, some in your control, some not in your control, that diverts your attention away from your goal. You experience self-doubt and lack of confidence, often stemming from past failures or fear of not measuring up, which undermines your ability to stay focused. This is a very powerful point. A lot of times, by virtue of the fact that we miss deadlines, by virtue of the fact that we've aspired, for some things in the past, maybe we've not been able to achieve it as we want. If you're not careful, you lose focus, you lose confidence, you start to doubt yourself, you lose that courage to be able to aspire and aspire well. Hang on, let's move on. You push yourself too hard in your effort to stay focused, leading to burnout due to an imbalance between work and rest, resulting in physical and emotional exhaustion. This is a very, very important point. Most of the time, the human nature moves away from pain. Whatever has given you pain, you learn to walk away from it. So if you are so unfortunate to have so much of bad experience around exerting yourself to aspire, and then you realize that you have a lot of pain in that direction, the moment you want to aspire, subconsciously your mind takes you to that pain and you want to cow away. You want to, just move away, just stay in your comfort zone and not aspire too much. That's a powerful one. So you face challenges in maintaining consistent progress due to a lack of focused strategies and routine, leading to periods of momentum followed by setbacks. For example, you attend a workshop, you leave that place with a lot of energy, and because you don't have a system to help you, after a short while, you lose it. And then you go high, and then you go very low. And like some psychologists will say, if you really, really go very high, the higher you go, the greater the possibility that you would crash and crash badly. And most of the time, by the time you crash and crash badly, you don't want to experience that crash again. And if you're not careful, you start having that phobia of going very high. Let's move on. So how do you actually manage all of the issues that we have mentioned without necessarily putting yourself in a strict, rigid time management, system, very restrictive, very overwhelming? How do you manage this without this problem? How do you manage this without intense self-discipline routines that are grueling and unsustainable, leaving you feeling overwhelmed by the pressure to adhere, to strict schedules and practices? As much as we want to achieve, we want to stay on track, you should be careful of activities that are not sustainable. You should be careful. We'll talk more about all of this. So how do you manage all of these issues without long, unyielding work hours? Of course, leading to burnout and leading to you eventually hating the work itself. The kind of work that encroaches on your personal time, family time, making you feel trapped in a cycle of work without adequate rest or leisure. Yes, you can. You can actually get this done, achieving your long-term goals, experiencing the satisfaction of completing a major project or reaching a significant milestone, bringing that deep sense of accomplishment. Yes, you can. You can master your crafts. You can actually achieve your goals, your learning, empowerment, and all of that, all what you aspire to achieve. Enjoy the pleasure of becoming an expert in your field, receiving accolades, praise from your peers, and experiencing the thrill of mastering new skills. Yes, you can actually receive validation and appreciation because you have been able to work on yourself and you have achieved, you are up there, reveling in receiving acknowledgement for your hard work and dedication, such as positive feedback from superiors, awards, public recognition, and so on. Yes, you can enjoy work-life balance. Well, in the startup world, there's this hustle, move fast, break things. But In recent times, there's been more clamor towards relax. It's fine, you need to hustle hard, but be careful with you disrupting so much in the name of working extremely hard, disrupting your life, losing relationships. It's really worth it at the end of the day. Fine when you have the big business, when you have all the money, but you have destroyed your life, you've destroyed your health, you've destroyed your relationships. How much of fulfillment do you get from that? You know? So savour the ability to balance work with your personal life. Having the freedom to enjoy quality time with your family, pursuing your hobbies, or taking vacations. So build and nurture strong relationships. Find the joy in forming meaningful connections and maintaining strong relationships with family, with friends, and with colleagues, and of course, community and more. You can live your life with purpose and fulfillment. It's not true that you need to go against fulfillment in the name of chasing something, chasing one shiny thing. You can actually get as much of this together. Experience deep pleasure from living a life aligned with your core values and passions. Yes. Pay attention to all of this. If you are a driven professional with a vision of where you want to go, you have that vision, but you're struggling to stay on track because of the multiple distractions that you are facing. If you're an entrepreneur with big dreams, but you find yourself stuck in the day-to-day grind, you find yourself losing sight of the bigger picture. You have those dreams, you have that vision, but somehow you're not able to chart that path towards the vision. Pay attention. If you are a leader with a well-defined strategic vision, yes, you've done the work, you have a defined strategic vision, but you are finding it challenging to keep your team and yourself aligned with that vision. If you're an ambitious professional who knows exactly where you want to go in your career, but you need techniques to stay focused and avoid getting derailed, pay attention. If you're that creative person, maybe you're in the arts or whatever, you have that strong vision for your projects, but you're struggling to stay focused and execute your ideas without getting distracted, pay attention. If you're passionate about growth, empowerment, learning, and you have a clear vision of the person you want to become, but you need strategies to stay on track and avoid setbacks. Pay attention. Of course, you're not someone who has not done anything. You've tried some stuffs. Maybe you've tried reading some books, watching some videos. Maybe you also tried, in your mission to overcome distractions and all of that, you've tried installing some generic productivity apps. An average driven professional would have some productivity apps on the phone. Maybe you've tried some project management apps, you've tried some timeline apps, some to-do apps. You've done all of these things, but it's not working for you. Could there be some underlying foundation that you really don't have? Pay attention. You've also tried following some rigid time management techniques. Techniques are techniques, but they need to be built on top of some solid foundations. You also tried setting ambitious goals. There is nothing wrong with setting ambitious goals. In fact, we all should set ambitious goals. But something is key, very important. Your goals need to be powered by a clear framework, a system that can keep you consistently working on your goals. Are you ready for fresh armor against distractions? Fresh armor, protection, system against unmet goals, against difficulty staying committed, against struggling with self-doubt, against burnout and fatigue, inconsistent progress, and more. Are you ready for that fresh armor? My promise for you in this video is I will show you exactly how I have been getting my clients to ruthlessly lock onto their vision and never let go, despite distractions. How they lock onto their vision and never let go, despite challenges. How they lock onto their vision ruthlessly and never let go, despite the daily grind. So how? That's the issue. All right, before we jump into this, let me introduce myself. I'm Ibrahim Kaizin. My core is computing. I build solutions for organizations, to help them, streamline their processes, make them more efficient, and all of that. I'm a marketer and a coach. I've coached well over 100, well over 100 powerful professionals, in the past 8 years towards pursuing their dreams and aspirations. I am one of the world's fastest growing self-leadership professionals. I am a member of the John Maxwell team. Of course, you know John Maxwell, that's top guy when it comes to leadership. So I coach people and I do it well. I'm also an author. This is one of my books, Invisible. That's the most recent one. Invisible, the mysterious mental virus sabotaging your success. The mindset. You see that hand with strings, invisible strings, determining how you think, and you don't know. Beautiful. Let's move on. So once again, my promise for you in this video is how I will show you exactly how I get my clients to ruthlessly lock onto their vision and never let go, despite distractions, despite challenges, and despite the daily grind. So let me start with this quote. The fruits of vision achievement, persistence on vision, consistency in following through, consistency in charting the path towards your vision. The fruits of all of these are born directly out of the quality of the vision creation process itself. The fruits of vision achievement are born directly out of the quality of the vision creation process itself. That is, the quality of the vision itself has a lot to do about your being able to follow through. It has a lot to do about your being able to achieve that vision. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned the fact that when you craft your vision, you need to be intentional about going 6 steps deep. Don't just craft surface level needs, surface level goals. You go 6 steps deep. So what do we mean? You need to, when we talk about ruthlessly, locking onto your vision, the root, the seed of achieving that is formed in the way you have crafted your vision. So the first thing you need to get done is you need to upgrade your vision. You need to upgrade your vision to a level that you are getting mental orgasm each time you read it. You need to upgrade your vision to a level when you read it, your energy goes from whatever level it is to 100%. You need to upgrade your vision to a level where when you read it, it's as if they have lighted firework. It's as if, they have just unleashed a lion onto the prey. You need to, when you say mental orgasm, orgasm, the sexual transmutation, how do you bring that energy? That's one of the greatest source of energy to an average human. How do you embody that energy? How does your vision give you that level of energy? That's exactly what you want to do. That's exactly how you want to feel each time you read your vision. So you need to upgrade your vision. So let me tell you about the Vision Volcano Framework. The Vision Volcano Framework. That's one framework I use with my clients to upgrade their vision. I'm giving it to you on this video. So EXPLORE, explore. So you have 7 key units, items in the Vision Volcano Framework. I'll be giving you 2 frameworks in this video. This is the first one, the Vision Volcano Framework. How do you make your vision to make you erupt? How do you craft your vision in a way that you go deeper than the surface level need? All right, let's jump in. So the E there stands for engaging your senses. Don't just craft vision that is so lame and bland and tastes like white rice. Describe your vision in a way that engages your senses, such that each time you are reading your vision, each time the vision comes to your mind, you can see it, you can taste it, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can touch it. How do you craft your vision in a way that when it comes to your mind, when you are reading it, you can it's so real. An example here is I see myself speaking on stage to a packed audience in a beautiful auditorium with vibrant lighting. It has given it. You can picture it. This is just using some of the senses. The more senses you can craft, you can cook into the vision, into a division statement, the better for you. How can you engage as many as the senses that you have? Why? Because you need to be able to visualize your vision. And when you engage your senses, such that when you are reading it, you can see something, you can smell something, you can hear something. It just goes on and on. It gives you value. All right. The X here, explorer. The X stands for examine. Examine the emotions behind your vision. How can you craft your vision in a way that it sparks emotion? How can you craft a vision such that when you read it, it makes you cry? When you read it, it makes you laugh. When you read it, it sparks something. Not just you just read it and it just sounds like you're just reading anything. I remember there was a particular year, was it Olympic or World Cup? There was a particular country, I can't remember the name of the country, that they were reading the national anthem of their country. It was a football match, and the players were shedding tears. That is the level of emotional connection you want to have with your vision. So when you read your vision, how can it spur emotion in you? And one of the ways of doing this is connecting it to your why. We all have a why. Whatever you want to do, how can it connect to some deep-rooted, some deep-seated beliefs, some deep-seated goals and ambitions that's deep down in you, you really, really want to get this thing done, and you are just so committed, you can give your life for it. For example, I feel an overwhelming sense of accomplishment, fulfillment, and pride, knowing that I have made a meaningful impact. That's just an example. So P here, picture specific outcomes and timeline. How do you specify details of your achievement and milestones? How can you make it more tangible, better? Don't just give statements that you can't really hold it, you can't get a hold of it. What are the specific outcomes you want to have? Explain it. Is there a timeline? Add it, make it clear. For example, by 2026, I have grown my business. Note that tense, present tense. I've grown my business to a 10 million USD revenue, company, impacting over 500 clients worldwide. This is super specific, and it has a clear timeline. Beautiful. So the L here stands for legacy and personal growth. Legacy and personal growth. Reflect on how your vision will contribute to your personal development and the legacy you leave behind. Okay, when you read your vision, let it be that vision is calling you to a higher version of yourself, calling you to a higher version of yourself and a bigger picture of what you want to achieve. For example, I'm more confident, assertive, charismatic, and attraction of opportunities effortlessly. It's asking you, is forcing you to step into a higher version. Beautiful. So the next one here is O, overcoming obstacles. One of the common things that happen when you think of your vision is, can I do this? I would eventually be overwhelmed. This and this will happen. How about when you are crafting your vision, you have already envisaged potential challenges and you have already thought through how you'd overcome them. So for example, in your vision, when I face setbacks, I'll rely on my support network and adaptability to keep pushing forward. Imagine if you chant this together with your vision to give it more form. It helps you to fight self-doubt and a number of other things. It gives you confidence, courage. The R here stands for relate to others. Think about your vision. How will it impact others? How will it impact your friends, your family, colleagues, or even your general community? It makes it more compelling when others have, you can key others into your vision. For example, by achieving this vision, I'll inspire my children to pursue their dreams and contribute to a thriving community. The E here stands for extend into the future. Extend your vision beyond the immediate future and imagine how your achievements will ripple out over time. For example, in 10 years, my company will have touched the lives of thousands, leaving a legacy of innovation and empowerment. So that's the framework, the explore framework, vision volcano framework. When you do this with your vision, when you upgrade your vision to the level of giving you mental orgasm, you have set the right framework. You have set the right foundation for you to have a vision that you would achieve, a vision that you'll be able to hang on to no matter what. A vision that when distractions come, you say, no, I know what I'm doing. Oh, no. I want to stick to this. When challenges come, you find a way, you have sufficient motivation and courage to face the challenges because you connect to the vision. This is a vision that brings tears from your eyes. This is a vision that spurs emotion in you. This is a vision that challenges your mind, that tells you that calls you to step into a higher version of yourself. And that's the key foundation that you need to have for your vision. Okay? Are we listening? Anyone? Who is listening? Hello? Are we there?
Yes.
Beautiful. Hello, Barista, are you there? We really don't have so many people on the call today, on the video today, because we didn't do sufficient publicity, actually. It's fine. It's fine. It's not always about this. People can always watch the replay. Okay, so the foundation I've given you right now is just what you need to be able to get started. Okay, fine. Now you've gotten started. What tools do you now need to actually now lock onto this vision? Now you've been able to upgrade your vision to that level that you want to actually follow through with ruthlessly. Now that takes me to my second framework for you today, the powerful vision framework. The powerful vision framework. The powerful vision framework. It's a lot. If you want to ruthlessly lock onto your vision, the first thing is you need to have clarity, which I just explained with the vision volcano framework. You need to have clarity on that vision. I've explained that. So here you need to have alignment. That is still part of clarifying your vision. You need to have alignment. That vision has to align with your core values. If you have a vision to get some things done that are not in alignment with your core values, you would run into problems. Problems that will be very difficult to overcome. For example, you are someone who is an extreme introvert. You just love your privacy so much, and you are not ready to change that, no matter what. And then you have a vision for you to be in a career for which your personality would not match. There'll be a problem. Even if you attempt to work on those things, you will be expending more than necessary energy in that mission for yourself. So the first thing is you want to prioritize vision clarity and alignment. So in my coaching practice, I have some tools that I use for people, for them to clarify their values, understand what are their core values, what kind of personality do they have. It's just about self-awareness. Superb self-awareness allows you to form the best of vision, something that aligns, something that you can effortlessly work on. If it doesn't align, even if you try to achieve it, it wouldn't be, you need to expend so much of energy in that direction. And then, of course, you have to focus on what matters. Prioritize activities that directly contribute to your vision. Let me warn you, the powerful vision framework is not something you could discuss in 20 minutes, because every single item in the powerful vision framework is like a 2-hour video on its own. If you want to explain, it's like a 2-hour video on its own. So it's an ongoing effort to just keep clarifying, keep getting things right, keep clarifying, keep getting things right. But in this video, do lots to explain to give you the overview. So just take these things down and you can build on them with other resources or check some of our other videos too. So the O here, powerful, P-O. The O here stands for organize your goals into a clear roadmap. Your roadmap is one of the most important assets that will determine whether you'll be successful or not. Your roadmap is the map. That's the guide with which you want to navigate around towards your vision. It's easy for everybody to sit down and draft a plan. But one key thing that sets aside those who get things done and those who don't get things done is the fact that those who get things done, they break their goals into tiny activities, tiny actions that they can be doing and making small micro progress. And gradually they build motivation and courage to be able to now take on the bigger ones. Just like from the world of project management, they will say your work breakdown structure. So see this as a breakdown structure of your goals. Don't ever attempt addressing your goals head on as big goals. Are you able to break, split these things into tiny actions and activities that you can now strategically, align and plan for, daily activities, weekly, monthly, one-off, ongoing, periodic, and then you can plan your schedule and then, of course, take care of the other related stuff. But you have a plan. But very important, organize your goals into a clear roadmap that is built from tiny split activities and actions. So that's all there. Powerful framework. So we have a W. W here is routines. Work your routines. We are as successful as the kind of habits we have. Our level of being an achiever in life almost entirely depends on the kind of routines and habits that we have. Habit formation, habit sustenance, and all of these things is a huge topic. It's a very huge topic. You could read this Atomic Habits by James Clear and some of the other powerful books that have been written on, the concept of habits. You need to have the right habits. because it will help you to stay consistent. Habits help you to stay consistent. Consistency helps to make sure you have, you sustain the habits. So they work hand in hand. So establish routines that support your goals and enhance productivity. For example, you want to work out. How do you have the right routine that will help you work out? Okay, can I put my shoes, my running shoes, in the right location such that, okay, I would run immediately after I finish brushing. And then you stack your habits such that once I brush, I want to run. And many more about the science of habit formation. We'll discuss this in other videos. And then you stay consistent. Maintain these routines to build momentum and progress. So that's about the W. The next is E. Establish accountability. Accountability is a major defining factor in predicting your level of success towards your vision. Because we humans, it has been proven scientifically that we have a finite level of willpower. It's impossible for willpower to sustain you 100%. There will be times of high willpower, especially when you just wake up in the morning. The willpower is usually very high. And as you are making decisions, as you are, living your life throughout the day, your willpower reduces. Especially after you just got a bout of motivation, your willpower goes up and then gradually it comes down. So accountability would help you keep on track. Accountability comes in the form of maybe having a coach, or having a friend, or putting yourself in the midst of some peers that can do regular check-ins with you, to say, how are you? You should have done this. Have you done that? And that's one of the areas we excel so well in my coaching practice. I have a team of people who work with me to ensure we put our clients on their toes. Okay, once we're able to work together with you to have your roadmap, we'll keep following up. And then you also have that community of peers that you are growing together, you are working together. I'll talk more about our coaching program later. So establishing accountability is key. Some people go to the extreme in doing this. I've had examples of people who got accountability bodies and deposited money with them to say, anytime you check in with me and I've not done XYZ, this money is now yours. As in, I think I've heard of someone who did that with 500,000 naira. I've heard of someone who did that with, I think, 3,000 USD or so. Can't remember. But it's key. And it does a lot to keep you on track. Let's move on. Then the R, review and reflect regularly. Review and reflect regularly. It's not just enough about having a plan. It's very key, essential, that you periodically review that vision itself, review your level of commitment to it, and review the outcome of your actions towards moving in the direction of the plan. So regularly assess your progress and you refine your strategies, because we're in a very dynamic world. The fact that you have a roadmap does not mean it's cast on stone. Automatically, that's how things will go. Not necessarily. Because even the roadmap might be in relation to a situation that has changed. So you also need to review your roadmap. You also need to review your strategies. You need to learn and continuously adapt. Reflect on what's working and make necessary adjustments. This is a very key, very, very important point. Focus on key priorities and your sphere of control. This is one of the most important slides in today's video. Yes, you have your roadmap. Yes, you have your list of activities. You have broken things down into smaller items, small actions, small activities. Pay attention. You need to determine what tasks are most critical to achieving your vision. Because most of the time, you would not have all the money, all the time, all the resources you need. You will not have all you need. And that's why you need to be able to identify what are the tasks of priority, which one moves the needle the greatest. And there are many frameworks for this. So many frameworks that we teach, that we implement for our clients. The first one is the very common Pareto framework, the 80-20. How can you identify the 20% of the activities that will have 80% of the impacts? And then you have this matrix: urgent and important, urgent, not important, not important, but urgent, not important, not urgent. So you use these frameworks to be able to identify which ones do I need to put the most of my attention. Because you need to manage your energy. And that's one of the ways you can fight burnout. And that's one of the reasons why when you are pursuing your vision, you need to be strategic about how you are doing it. It's not just about, let's go to war. To just be like a meat grinder operation. You need to be strategic. It's not just about willpower. It's not just about working hard. No, calm down, calm down, calm down. You need to be strategic. You need to be strategic. And then the second point here is concentrate on areas of control. I cannot stress this enough. At every point in time, you would always have two types of things: the ones you can control and the ones you absolutely cannot control. Don't waste time worrying over what you can't control. Don't waste time fretting over what you can't control. And trust me, there are always what you can control around the challenges that you have. So always identify what is in my control. A very good example: you want to get a job. You don't control the job market. You don't control the company's hiring process. You don't control the economy. You don't control traffic. What can you control? You can control your behavior. You can control your attitude. You can control the level, your grit, the level of effort you put into it. You can control the effort you put into building yourself to get more qualified for the role. So focus on what you can control. Just like, right now, we all understand the Nigerian economy is, that's just what it is. Continue making noise about the economy for the next 50 years. It doesn't change anything. That's not how the economy will change. So don't use the economy as an excuse for you not to achieve your vision. The question you should ask yourself is, despite how the economy is, am I really helpless? Is there really absolutely nothing I can do to work on my goals, to work on my vision? Focus on those ones. Don't waste energy in areas that you don't have under your control. In fact, maybe I'll probably have to do another video regarding areas of control, but let's move on. Very important point. Powerful. You utilize productivity tools. Please understand tools. Tools are enablers. They need to feed directly from a set foundation. Without foundation, tools could even become, a distraction. So you need to have the right foundation. But of course, that's what we've been discussing before now, and many more things. So when you have your vision set right, you have your things broken down, all of that, fine, you can now use tools to keep you on track. You can use the Pomodoro technique. That's a very powerful one. I have a video on Pomodoro technique. You can use time blocking, very powerful technique for productivity. And you can leverage apps, quite so many apps you could use to help you. If you go on YouTube to watch videos about so many apps that could be of use. Powerful. There's leverage, feedback, and support. As much as possible, try to have, well, this is a bit limited to the accountability, but feedback and support is a bit different in the sense that you need to have a system, some people who can always get back to you and say, can you try this? This thing you are doing, what if you can do it this way? Can you have a support network that can, cheer you up, give you feedback, tell you what's working from their perspective, tell you what they think you should change from their perspective, and much more. So that's powerful. Are we exhausted? Hello, who is there? Hello, anybody? Where are we? What do you get from what we have said so far? Hello, hello, hello. Who is listening?
Hello.
I am.
Okay. What have you gotten so far? Just one or two, quickly, please.
I feel I've gained some insight on how to prioritize my as in how to prioritize, how to lay out my plans on what to do, which is one priority than the
Okay.
other.
Okay.
So some things like that. Although I did not join from the beginning because I forgot the time, but I joined. Well, from where I've joined you, I've gained some things.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Any other person? Mr. Sulaiman, you want to say something?
Yeah, I've been able to also realize that in trying to gain focus, you need to clarify, you need to weed out distractions and clarify whatever you want to focus on, because with distractions, you will not be able to get the optimal focus and productivity you want for yourself. So if you want that, you will need to weed out a lot of distraction and then focus on that particular thing. And when you do that, you'll be able to get a lot of clarity within what you want to focus on.
Okay, beautiful. Let me ask you this question. We said the powerful vision framework. Which of this do you remember? Powerful. POWERFUL. Which one do you remember? Anybody? We cannot remember. Powerful vision. P for prioritize vision, clarity, and alignment. O for organize your goals into a clear roadmap. W for walk your routines. E for establish accountability. R for review and reflection. Reflect regularly. F for focus on key priorities and sphere of control. U for utilize productivity tools. L for leverage feedback and support. That's it. But we're not done. There's still the vision part. All right, so V here is visualize your success often. That's a very, very important point. You need, because you have been able to you followed the vision volcano framework. You have a vision that gives you mental orgasm. You have a vision that brings tears to your face. You have a vision that each time you are reading it is compelling you, is calling you to a higher version of yourself. And you can see that higher version. You can smell it. You can taste it. You can touch it. That experience, you need to run through that experience often. You need to put yourself into that situation, into that mental journey often. A lot of psychologists say do it multiple times throughout the day, but at least at the very base minimum, do it twice a day. When you wake up, the first thing after you wake up, after, of course, say some prayers, and then before you sleep. Those two times have a very important peculiarity, and it's the fact that you can connect to your mind better at those two times, when you have just woken up and one of the last things before you sleep. So run yourself through those images often, such that energy, I said, when you have crafted, when you have your vision volcano framework, kind of vision, that it gives you energy. It inspires you. You need to experience that inspiration very often, because that is what gives you energy, such that you will be able to confront challenges with a level of energy that will mesmerize people. Where does this guy get his energy from? That madam, where does she get the energy from? This is out of this world. So V here stands for visualize your success often. One of the ways of doing this is to have a vision board. Vision board is like, you could either digital or physical. You could have a section of your house or your office or your room, pictures depicting different aspects of your desired success. You can have it pasted somewhere. So each time you are seeing those pictures, it's calling you to your higher self. And then you should also visualize in your head. Spend time daily visualizing your success as though they are already achieved. Note that part, as though they are already achieved. Vision. The idea stands for implement a balanced lifestyle. As much as possible, don't chase your vision exclusively of other aspects of your life. Always prioritize your well-being. Don't form a vision only for money or only for business. Make your relationship part of the vision. Make your health part of the vision. So being healthy is part of your vision. So you would also prioritize your health because it's part of the vision you want to achieve. Not just chase money, business. No. So incorporate activities that maintain your physical and mental health. Balance work and rest. Ensure you have a healthy work-life balance to sustain energy and focus. So the S here stands for stay resilient and adaptable. Embrace challenges. View obstacles as opportunities to grow and refine your approach. Adapt as needed. Be flexible and adjust your strategies as circumstances change. The I here stands for invest in personal growth. Very, very important. Most of the time, in fact, any well-crafted vision will call you to a higher version of yourself. So a version of yourself, you are looking up there, up, to a level that you are not yet there, that requires you to do a lot of work on yourself. So definitely that will require continuous learning and expanding your knowledge. You engage in courses, workshops, and reading to enhance your skills, both technical skills and soft skills. Stay updated on trends and strategies relevant to your vision. Okay, so O is optimize the environment. Psychologists have done countless studies on the effect of environment on your vision. Don't think your environment does not matter. It's a strategy for failure. Never think your environment does not matter. It's a strategy for failure. Let me say that again. Never think your environment does not matter. That's a strategy for failure. Environment has a lot to do with helping you stay focused, minimize the distractions, and of course, to keep your energy high. So design a productive space. Organize your workspace to minimize distractions and enhance focus. And surround yourself with positivity. What kind of people do you have around you? Where do you live? If you live around people who are only striving for 100, you will never get to 1,000 most of the time. You will need to be extraordinary to be able to get to 1,000 when everybody around you sees 100 as top, sees 100 as extraordinary. So you need to surround yourself with people who are also on that journey or people who are already there. People who can make your vision seem like child's play. Surround yourself with positivity, with the kind of people, with the kind of things you see, the kind of things around you, the kind of quotes you see, the kind of statements that come out of the mouth of people around you, the kind of images you see. All of these things have a lot to do about you being able to ruthlessly lock onto your vision. And then finally, last but not the least, nurture and disinfect your mindset. This is a whole course on its own. Your mindset. Cultivate positivity. Maintain a growth mindset that embraces learning and growth. Banish limiting beliefs. Continuously work on identifying and disinfecting. Identifying and banishing a lot of internal misconfigurations that can greatly limit your development and achievement. of your goals. So we've been able to go round the second framework, the powerful vision framework. If you understand this and you are able to walk around all of this, come rain, come sun, come thunder, lightning, whatever, you would latch onto your vision. You would latch onto your vision ruthlessly because you've been able to get the tools. You understand your why. You have broken things down and you have followed this powerful vision framework. But then the question is, would you be disciplined enough to get this thing done? Because the vast majority of us only deal with surface level action, surface level activities. We don't drill down. We don't drill ourselves, torture ourselves to ensuring that things are done the right way. And that's one of the reasons why we need coaches. Coaches help you stay on track. Coaches help you with accountability. Coaches help you with breaking things down. Coaches help you with your roadmap. Coaches help you with so much that you need to get done. And that's the easy way. The hard way is for you to get it figured out all on your own, which you can. A lot of people actually get to figure it out on their own. But do you want it faster? Do you want it better? Do you want to increase the probability of you actually achieving it? That's why you need coaches. And of course, the peak of it is you getting the Kaizen experience, having Ibrahim Kaizen to coach you. I want to introduce you to a program called the Next Level Momentum Mastery. It's an intensive 6-week one-on-one coaching program to help you clarify your next level vision. Of course, using frameworks, necessary frameworks, including what I just mentioned in this video, the Vision Volcano framework, and other frameworks, because that's not the only framework to be able to get your vision right. You need to get that vision right. And then overcome roadblocks and take decisive action. Why would you not take decisive action? If you have the right clarity, if you have the right motivation, you have the right courage, you have the right roadmap, why would you not take decisive action? And then you now have the right accountability. And then you now have the right environment of peers who are also working on themselves. You know? So having this with a customized roadmap, action plan that will launch you into the stratosphere of success, except if you have spiritual problems. You have something out of the ordinary, something that is beyond the physical, for you not to be able to achieve. And this has just 3 steps. The first step is next level vision to unleash your hidden visionary potential. You dive 6 levels deep into your core desires and ambition. Uncover the vision that truly aligns with your wildest dreams. You gain crystal clear clarity on what you want to achieve and why it matters. The step 2 here is RAM, roadblock annihilation matrix. Pinpoint the exact obstacles that are holding you back and you obliterate them. You unravel hidden barriers and limiting beliefs that have been sabotaging your success. You develop an ironclad understanding of what is truly stopping you from reaching your goals. So the third step in the program is called MAP, Momentum Action Roadmap. You create a step-by-step personalized roadmap tailored to your unique needs. You identify high-impact actions to take immediately. Note that word, high impact. We discussed it. It's not all actions are equal. All actions, how do you say it? They might look the same, but they don't have the same level of impact. So you need to identify the high impact activities that you can start working on immediately. And of course, that helps with procrastination. Establish a clear, focused strategy to maintain unstoppable momentum and achieve your vision. So those are the 3 steps that would be, it will take you through in the next level momentum mastery coaching. Next level vision to unleash your hidden visionary potential, roadblock annihilation matrix, RAM, momentum, action roadmap, the map. So this is an overview of what it is. You have a number of coaching sessions, you have your workbook, and then you have something we call the 30-day guided practical transformation challenge. No one goes through the 30-day guided practical transformation challenge and comes out the same. Absolutely no one. And the beauty of it is you don't have to commit any money to try. Your first session is free. And then you also get powerful bonuses just for coming. But that is if you get in, because it's a bit, we're a bit selective about who comes in. We want to work with people who are ready for change. So what you get in that free session, the free session, that first session we are giving you for free, you unleash your hidden visionary potential. We all have that. It just gets hidden and probably continues to be hidden till we die, unfortunately. You craft a vision that feels like destiny. You erase chaos, align with your true north, and then you have that experience of the confidence of a master strategist. You get all of this indelibly scarred into your subconscious mind. So here is the URL. If you're interested, it's called ibrahimkazin.com/epic. So this is a quote, this testimonial from someone, Mr. Degun. In all honesty, I feel like the path to success has been simplified. Presentation was so simplified and clear that even an SS3 student can pick. You put people on the edge. This is fully loaded. This was not given at the end of the program. It was just after some few sessions. So all of these issues we discussed, the distractions, unmet goals, and all of those things. If you think you continue doing what you do the same way and just continue like that without making any change, and you get to where you are going, what a very, very funny way of life. You bang your head here if you think that's what you do to be able to achieve it. Oh my God. So you can actually get to fix all of this starting today. That's a very key gateway I'm giving to you now. I would like to give you the opportunity to leverage what I've learned through process of investing, wasting money, doing coaches, doing sessions, coaches, online courses, lots more, wasted a lot of money, doing a lot of things the wrong way, learned the hard way just for you to get it done, So I'm getting this for you. It's 100% free. At least you are starting for free. The first session is free. ibrahimkazin.com/epic. That's for you once again. But, of course, you need to apply. And then when you get in, you are just about to get launched into the stratosphere of success. Once again, the first session is free. And I would personally put together a die-hard vision for you so you can stop that feeling of overwhelm fast. That free session gives you all of this and with some bonuses. If you go to that URL, ibrahimkazin.com/epic, you also see the list of some of the bonuses you get just for coming for the free program. Of course, if you get into the free session, you get all of this. And on that session, it's not like on that session we're going to now do some hard pitching. We give you your vision, we work with you to clarify your vision and give you so much as we have promised here. And at the end of it, we ask you, okay, you want to continue with this program? No high pressure. If you want to continue with the program, you say yes or no. If yes, fine. If not, it's also fine. So, but you have to apply. It's not, there are just limited seats, and bring on just few clients each month. But the few ones who are lucky to get in, we help them to get to the next level using the next level momentum mastery. The best thing you can do that will happen to you is you love that plan we've done for you and you want to become a client. It is fine. So take this call. That's one of the most important things you can do for yourself right now. ibrahimkazin.com/epic. So this is a overview of the program. All right. I think we've come to the end of this video. Do you have questions? Anyone? Okay. So spent 1 hour. Not too bad. Questions? Any question? about the frameworks. Okay, can I ask question myself? Okay. Madam Odesonya, are you available? Can I ask you a question? Okay. All right. No problem. Do you have some questions? Are you there?
I'm here, but I'm still here. I just want to thank you for your time and efforts. So, although it pained me that I came in very, very late, but at least I still met I met some meaningful discussion. So then concerning
what the key thing you're taking out of this conversation?
what I've taken out of this conversation, one of it is at times we want to do things, you just be skeptical about, should I go this way or some things like that. So, but with these few that I've gained here now, I know that my plan, so when I'm making my plan, I should go along with that plan without ignoring my health. Because even that issue of weight that you mentioned now, I've done some things like that to myself as we're even talking, because I'm preparing for something. I'm preparing for an exam that I want to write. So with that in mind, I do not take care of my health, because at times I'll feel sleep. I don't want to sleep. So I want to concentrate on that. So, but with this now, I have to give myself some time off, so that I can have more energy to go on with what I'm doing. Because it's not everything does not have to do with business. I'm not even a business person, but at least it will help in other areas. It will help in other areas. Like this one that I'm working in the government establishment.
Okay.
So with that, I just have to know that in forging ahead, it will go further in government establishment. You have to continue studying, improving your knowledge.
Okay.
So I have not said, because of that, because I want to go higher, I should not overstress myself because of that. I need time off. I also like to farm.
Okay.
So some of those things that I've learned, I have to put it on what I'm doing. So everything should have its place. And that does not mean I should abandon what I wanted to do. So all the acronyms that you hear, I was not aware. I don't know what the acronyms were, but I just met you almost at the end of the class. But at least that's one of not ignoring my health while pursuing my goal. Sink into my head. So that one sank into my head. So, but for the next class, I don't know if the course is not too much. Maybe I might hope.
Okay, we discussed two different frameworks. Which of them do you remember?
I don't remember I don't know. I said I met you. I don't know the title. I don't know the title because I came very, very late. In fact, the lecture, I just about 15 minutes or so that I was able to enjoy with you.
Wow.
So I forgot. So I just came immediately. I remember that was when I came in. So I even called my son to sit with me here and be listening. Although he has left now, but he's still younger. So he needs some of those things to set his goals.
Okay.
So
all right. Thank you very much. Any other contribution before we call it today? Our chiefs are not talking. All right, that's fine. No problem.
I was able to get that your book. I intend to read through.
Okay.
So, but I will intend to, after I'm done with this exam that's before me, I intend to read through that book.
Okay. Okay,
So,
beautiful.
so I had it. So I want to read through it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, have a nice day, everyone.
And you too. It's unfortunate that people don't used to come for knowledge seeking stuff like this. When it's even free. Those are things one has to pay for. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
bye. Good day, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.